Okay, guys. Um, so I was basically just doing some like early preliminary work. Oh, wait, isn't that the netherite monstrosity? Yeah. Huh. Well, I was just trying to get all of the different warp pads just so we knew what was around the areas. Um, and so we know where future POIs are, and we wouldn't have to like basically, because it would have been much easier to go from here to here than from here to here. So that's what I was trying to do. But this warp pad sort of is in the middle of a nether dungeon. So I went ahead and grabbed a bunch of stuff. So oh no, loot bee just spawned. So these are some of the items that we've got. I grabbed some magma cube spawner, piglin brute spawner, blaze spawner. We've gotten a bunch of stuff. The thing we really needed was the crying obsidian. Hey, look, we got something. 9.5 armor, 7.25 armor toughness. Interesting. So, I'm out of lockpicks, and I honestly prefer to use the lockpicks. You know, it's not impossible for me to do the puzzle, but it's just I find it really just annoying. So, I'm going to craft some more lockpicks. Oh, we got to go home. We will continue. So we'll come back here and just kind of explore it more, but let's get this going first. So we need the scroll forge. This is the thing we were working on the other day. And I need some polished steep slate. And this is something I wanted for basically one of the spells that they're gonna have. Leave it here. So I have a legendary ink somewhere. So we can use that to craft up something for us. I don't know where it is. One thing we can do is, here it is, legendary ink. You hit the find me button. Where is it? It's over here. No, wait. Oh, it's over here. Wait, I know I have more. Or I thought I did? Maybe not. I mean, that's the first time I got it. All right, so also, in addition to the legendary ink, I believe... Oh, there's the blaze rods from earlier. I believe these turn cows into lava cows. There we go. I have forgotten how to do this. I have completely forgotten how to do this. I believe I need to grab him. And then get you in here. Oh, okay. In you go. Come on. Come on. There you go. All right. So we need to drop an anvil on you. Poor baby cow. Is that the right spot? I think I moved it. There we go. Now we got lava cow. That's honestly really important, I think. Because then we can replace all of these I've been collecting with just a cow. And I believe all we need to do, put that there. All right, so we are permanently good with fuel here. So if we go here, if you put an ink here and we had paper, which we actually haven't even set up Snad yet. I mean, I've been doing a lot here. I might as well just put it here. I'll hide the water there. And we'll put the Snad here. Put that there. And it should grow. And we're going to put the repeater here. Set it to 2 ticks. If you set it to 1 tick, it'll just basically freeze and just have a solid signal. So 2 ticks is needed. And basically just grab it for you. Should probably have an off switch as well. How this all works, let's turn that off. Absolutely crazy. So this gives me fire spell power and 200 mana. This gives me evocation spell power. Cast time reduction is useful. We're gonna keep it, although I really wish I could move things around, but that's fine for now. Here's our plan for today. We're gonna go ahead and try and get the enchantment library, and that requires us to go to the deep dark, which we know where it is. This is just crafting stuff for the fabricator. I guess we could just grab the money. And I believe this one requires me to get a chronotron star, which is a vault that I've never done. And we probably should be making the explorer's compass. That's going to require us to get ferric core, which requires amethyst dust, which is pretty simple. But ferric core requires us to get into goo. One of the reasons I did all this was also blaze bloom goo. We should be getting close to being able to make it. We still need to make nether wart. I don't know if there's an easy way. Oh, there is an easy way to get nether wart. Well, that's a quick trip. Let's just go. And this is why I also set up a little, I guess it's a map room with teleporters. All right, so let's just grab these. That breaks really fast. I'm gonna grab a few of these too. Absolutely super fast. I'm really baffled. Oh, and yeah, we can't really use that because I have no echo or ender shards to teleport back from. All right, that means we can do this now. Well, that's just, huh? Well, that's great. Okay, so I also want to do this before I forget. It was something I was going to do off, sort of offline, but replace that one. Basically, my idea is whatever's in front of it, that just represents what the portal's going to be. So like this right here is the nether portal. Or the nether warp pad, I guess. And then these will be the end. And that's just kind of how it's going to be. I might surround it at some point, but I don't think I will. Okay, let's head back down. And we actually need to figure out where we're going. So looks like east in the deep slate area is where we're going to go because that's a deep dark. And it is at Y128. Wait, no, that's a stone dungeon, I think. Deep dark is Y25. And the warp pad or warp area is at Y130. So we've got a long ways to go. Let's make a few of these. Usually I do 3 in any playthrough, so we'll do that. Goo, upgrade to this goo. Then once we have that goo, we cannot upgrade it until we get the echo shards and skulk. So that's what we're going to try and get. But this allows us to get our iron blocks. Blocks of gold. And it sort of unlocks a lot of like, I guess, automation that we'll be able to do. For now, we'll just leave this here, I guess. And iron, and we're going to convert them. Oh, I probably should feed it first. So this is Just Dire Things Goo. Just Dire's mod, Just Dire Things, is probably one of the few mod packs or mods that I've gotten super familiar with. Playing all the mods 10 and Evolution and any 1.21 pack, and I played a lot of them. Well, let's just say I played all of them. And I played them as they've sort of been developing. And one of the reasons I don't use shaders is because Just Dire Goo and the teleporter, you just can't see it. It's weird. By the way, when you vein mine these, or yeah, speaking of, don't use your silk touch because that's not useful for you. That was a mistake that I made. Where's the other one? these will drop on average like 3 and is not affected by fortune. So you don't need fortune for these. Yep. Easy. So just dire stuff. Blazejet wand. A very, very useful wand. So if you use a Blazejet wand, you can right click and fly and take no damage. So this is more of a preference for me. If you hit B, I think B is the default key. You can go to config menu. You can repair this with by throwing it on top of lava. But the air burst settings, I prefer it to be a left click, and that's the thing I usually change. All right, so this will help us. Okay, let's get 8 of these. To have 8. Do our thing. Oh, and we are going back to spawn real quick. It's a quick shopping session. Quartermaster, I think. Yes. 5. That's fine. We're going to be able to make these soon, but not... Actually, we might actually be able to make it already, but oh well. Okay, let's go back. And we're going to go east. And basically what we're going to do is we're just going to dig straight down. So when you are coming this way, you're east. Let's do this. If we do small... That deep slate converted to stone. This pickaxe is strange. Just right click. Target updated to deep slate. I don't know what that means. All right, let's hold our Blazejet wand and jump down. Okay. I'm going to try it again. Hey, we did it. Okay. So that is white wool. Uh-oh. Did I not bring it? Oh, it's over here. And then we're going to drop one here. And just fly up. Alrighty. That's good. Okay. And then let's make it face this way. There we go. That's going to be hard to miss. All right. All right. We got to be quiet here. That doesn't help me. We can fly. I forgot we can fly. There's shriekers there. That's a problem. We definitely are needing some light. And we're going to need some wool. Shapeless. Oh, it needs a tool. Oh no. A goat's coming. Oh no. All right. You can block that and that. You might be okay. I worry there's stuff down there. Let's do this real quick. Grab this one. Oh, okay. We're fine. Wait, what was that one? Was this one? This is insta mining. With efficiency 4. Why? I guess it's the plus 17 mining efficiency. That's going to help us here. All right, I'm going to break these. Nice. This makes our life definitely easier. Okay. There we go. We got it. Easy. So I'm going to probably... Oh, we should probably turn on the magnet. I'm looking for the book from here because there's a pretty decent book you can make. So we need the ruined tome, I believe. So yeah, let's clear this out a little bit. We'll be fine. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, come on. All right, fine. All right, I need I need light so we know we've looted. Grab this. We just found a ruined book that I needed. Sapphire gem. Heavy netherite sword of ice. I'm impressed by this sword, but mine's better, unfortunately. I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure. I'm kind of sure that we can kill the warden, so let's not worry. You know, we should be fine. We'll take a look and I'll point out anything interesting after we complete this, but let's speed run this. That's fine. Can't still normally drop from here. Okay, I'm gonna teleport. Whoops. Teleport. 'This one has skulls, or it should have skulls back here. I'm really just tempting fate. If it gets bad, I'll run. Oh, we're fine. Absolutely fine. How much? Okay, we should have gotten tendrils. 21. Oh, we're absolutely fine. I was not panicked. Three shot. I'm sort of waffling on like what I'm honestly doing the series for. I think it's more just it's a record of what I'm doing, and also potentially people can learn something, but it's more entertaining. It's more fun for me. At least I can hopefully keep it fun for me. But I also naturally, when I'm streaming, just talk about the stuff I've learned. And it's been a while and I kind of miss doing that. So yeah. I think I need to repair it. My pickaxe, I mean. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's fine. I'm gonna put this on my offhand. I think hopefully I don't die. Yeah, we're fine. I'm hoping it repairs my pickaxe for the XP we get from the warden. I gotta remember to make sure to save one at least. Okay, let's double check what we have so far. 46 warden tendrils. I think we're actually good. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. Oh, whoops. Did he come up or what? Hello? Sir? Oh, there you are. Oh, come on. Yeah, let's kill him before the thing pops up again. Oh, come on. All right. This is stupid. I probably should have just broke this. Oh well. All right, let's flop it. Let's flop it again. There we go. Excuse me? Yeah, we're breaking that now. There he is. We got a loot explosion again. You know, we're just gonna leave. All right. Can always fly. Oh, hey, we're here in the redstone area. Let's get a gold apple. If it's here. Shouldn't it be here? Or is it on the other side? No. Wait, where's the chest that's usually here? Huh. Oh well. Oh well. That was the wrong button. Surprised we haven't found a fire resist ring or fire immunity ring. heck? Nope. Come on. Land. Oh, come on. Getting frustrating. There. Biome crystals. I don't know what these biome crystals are. But it looks like we're here at the exit, so we can just get out of here now. Focusing on our plan, our goal. Okay, we're going to need skulk a little bit and go shards. We'll leave like some here. And that should be all we need for now. Okay. I think we need dragon spread to update the next part of it. Oops. So we can't really do anything with that. Yeah. So is there a way to get dragon spread now? I'm assuming we'll find it at some point. Maybe the ender chicken or whatever that thing is. Oh, come on. I thought I got hit. Yeah, so we can make the upgrade now to the Blazejet wand, which will make it sort of just work off forge energy. We need some sort of way to do remote power. Just dire. Here it is. Pocket generator. That's what I need. We definitely should be able to make that. Okay, so let's make a pocket generator. We could do a fuel canister, I believe. That, I'm assuming that will work. No. Really? Well, I just made a bunch of lava. I mean, the pocket generator will work off of lava like that. All right, let's upgrade this. I also need to upgrade it again to update all of these. So left click that, and then that's right click. So the right click is, oh, that freaked me out for a second. It's basically you teleporting. I absolutely do not like having that there, the render. It's something that maybe I'll just build and then we'll come back after a jump cut. And I also realize I keep calling it a jump cut, and that's just, I guess, my background. I did a lot of video editing work like long time ago, VHS days and stuff. Maybe that's where I got it from. All right, come on. All right, you got this. So once you have that, you can combine it with these. Okay. So we're gonna make these into primal coal blocks, and then pop, 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 pop. Here's the blaze. Okay. So I'm assuming this will work for us. Guess the next step. Is it Shadow Pulse? Can't remember. Void Flame. Sometimes it's fun to just be able to do this. All right, we can take a look at this now. It's filled up a good portion of it, but now if we put the fuel canister and the primal coal in there, I think that's all of them. So we have a few void flame coal block, which in theory we should be able to upgrade, but we don't have the final goo yet. We can't do that yet, but we can put that in the canister. So that should work in there. And then this we can update. Oh, by the way, to actually do this, you basically need the advanced block placer. We could probably honestly do. Surprisingly, haven't felt the need for the R's pedestal or whatever, because I've kept everything in these boxes or in these chests. Let's go ahead and advance block placer. We need the block placer first. There we go. That's going to be really that and the more lapis. Okay, we need the clicker. I'm really tired of getting these, but I also kind of feel like it's part of the lore of the world that it's slowly getting covered up. All right, so we got block placer. We need the clicker. Did I make two? I did. Whoops. We don't need a clicker for now. And then we also need to craft up. The sensor honestly helps. Probably should just make it two. Okay, so placer, clicker, sensor, which senses everything and making sure it's correct. And then you need the breaker. And with this, you can completely automate all of that, which we will do later. I need to find a place for this first, but let's just place all these here. Okay, primal coal, void flame. These we can't do anything with. I knew that and I still placed it. Okay. The primal coal we can update. Don't worry guys, we're going to jump cut straight to the end of this. Okay. Fuel canister, just dump all of it in there. And then that should go in. So the pocket generator can hold the fuel canister. Basically, that's how you're going to get stuff. And the dire fuel is the coal is really good. Let's just make sure we don't forget that. Kind of done a lot. We've gotten this. Our little reward is an absorption. I kind of need it. And also I don't. That's a little silly. Okay. Well, actually, we'll just keep it for now. Okay. It needs a bunch of stuff. So we need some steel casings. 3 of these. We need the copper wire. Yep, we have a bunch. Then we can put it in here. Yeah. And now we need invar, iron, and nickel. Hey, I can show you guys how my cows work now. So where is iron? We got iron work hooked up already. Then we have zinc, aluminum, tin. Do we not have nickel? We don't have nickel. 16 of these should be enough. So we'll let it do that. Speaking of, we should be able to make bag, sand, gadget. Here it is. Temporal pouch. We should be able to make these. All right, so let's make this temporal pouch now because it's actually really useful. Could have been a lot more useful if I had it already. All right, so we're letting these things melt. Once these are melted, we'll basically insert a lot of iron into the system. And all we have to do is suck the iron from this thing. Just want to make sure we have the nickel ready to go first. There's another way we can make invar. Oh, stop. And oh no, let's just finish that one up. I did not mean that to be a thing. All right, so let's. All right, I'm gonna stop that there. We don't need that much. There we go. So we're getting invar, and we probably need to get more nickel. We do have the smelter as well here. I just wanted to show you guys different ways to do things. I also like to try them out. How do you learn what's better if you don't actually try? Yeah, that's pretty fast. We totally could have just done that. That is okay. All right, so let's please wrap this up. We should be able to make this superheating element is what we're trying to do. And so we need 4. So we're going to need multiple of these because I need a few extras. So I want 3 of these, which means we need 12 infused alloy and 12 magnetic coil and 3 steel casings. We have 3 of these. Need more. I hope I'm mathing this correctly. And we're also going to need power for all this, I think. All right, there we go. Do coil. The rest of this. There we go. There. So superheating element done. Let's go ahead and head back. There, we got 3 of these resistive heaters. Means we should be good here. Yep, we'll be able to put that in once we do this one. We only need 8, so let's not go crazy. All right, we're going to craft this. That's why I did the mechanism like so early. I was like, I could use it. Let's just do it. Heat is easy to generate, but very easy to lose when transferred to machines. To reduce the loss of heat, there are special cables for this specific use. That's what that is. And then heating things up. Okay, so the superheating element is perfect for the core of a heater. While it may seem like you have 2 options for the type of heater you choose to make, the fuel wood heater can only produce heat via coal or wood, insufficient to heat your world engine, so we need to power it. The resistive heater, however, specializes in converting power directly into heat. Yep. also used for something else. So let's see what we get here. Not the most impressive thing. I would have loved to get the chest plate, but there we go. Auto input, auto output, none. Fuel from the back, output from the bottom, from the top, nothing from the front. There we go. All right, so this is ready to go. We can speak to the fabricator. This should be good to go for the most part, but we're gonna need time to do that. And we got to go on an adventure for this. All right, so we're headed back to spawn. We're gonna go see the fabric. Oh wait, we did. Okay, complete stage. Task completed. Okay, I hope I was able to help you with something, though there's not much I could offer in the first place, and even less now. The more competent echoes should have better things for you to do. If you're interested, I hope my shop can provide you with some useful, fun items. This is exclusive here. We don't need it yet. This could be very useful. If I was to buy anything right now, maybe no, because we have most of the stuff we need. Okay, so we're jumping into shaders again for a little bit. I really like this place in shaders. You're gonna see me jump back and forth. Even when I was streaming all the mods and all the different modded adventures we had, I was constantly going back and forth. But we did unlock the Celesta gem. And well, with the Celesta gem, if you guys remember early on, we did find well, I mean, the reason we had a draconium block was we had the ingots, right? So we have draconium ingots that we got early on. We have Celesta gem, which means jewelry time and creative light. So we need to create this. Now it requires some source, which is not really that hard. We already got the source stone upgrade. Really, so there's 4 archwood planks, 2 copper, and lapis. That's all we need. Finding that's gonna be not the easiest, I think. Oh, okay, lapis. Copper, we could probably grab here. And then we can just grab one of these, get the 4 archwood. All right, so our plan is to craft up. Oh, wait, we have more than enough, I think. But I mean, it doesn't hurt to just fill this up anyway. Remember, source first, then destination. So that's all you got to remember. Should fill it up, maybe. I don't know. All right, so I think it was one of these, 4 of these, and one of these. I think it was 2 copper. There we go. So that creates jewelry, which right now, I did go on an adventure in between all of this, by the way, and I did get Twilight Feather, which gives me like a chance at an insta kill if a mob's HP is below mine, and a void bubble, which is kind of interesting. For those who know, I've basically been a bubble boy for the last 2 years with my health issues. So I get an in-game protective bubble. Perfect. So yeah, the bubble blocks up to 3 incoming attacks before exploding, and then scatters shards, and then dealing damage and all that. But the important thing is it regenerates after pretty much 30 seconds. So this could be like an anti insta kill, hopefully. I mean, it is 3, but it really depends. If I get hit by an attack that isn't insta kill, like 3 quick jabs, the knockout punch could still get me. All right, so we do have the jewel crafting station now. Whoa, that's a lot of quests. Okay, let's get back home. I really have to show you guys this. I did this in my my other playthrough. That was I have like 3 playthroughs going at once right now. I just enjoy trying different things. So I think it's a gem set one. If you do this and this, so draconium ingot, which you get from endstone brushing, but we got one from a bee earlier, I think. And Celesta gem, you get creative flight. Amazing. which goes with my plan of maybe making each of these like a false weave and a door behind each one. Different colors mean different things. I also had the idea of like, once we get the gust chicken, we could be sending gust charges across the room and having projectiles going all over the place. This is a single player world, so I'm not too worried about causing lag on a multiplayer server. But the other thing, other than creative flight, it's super important actually. In my inventory is a Spectre sapling. I got it earlier from fighting and killing the Arch Evoker, so he drops it. But I did get an ectoplasm. If you have an ectoplasm that I got from a bee, I think, if you right click it, it turns any sapling into a Spectre. So you don't have to go kill the Arch Evoker for a Spectre sapling. Now, the important thing is we're going to take this, and I'm actually going to fill up too, because it's actually really, really rare as a drop rate. It says 50% chance, but from my experience, I mean, it's not that common. So get these going. These are temporal pouch. All right, so it's doing it. There's the sapling. As you can see, so far, still no ectoplasm. There, we got 2. We did get. I really want at least the 7. You can get it. That's 4. All right, let's try again. Okay, that's 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's also make sure we have a spot for this here. Hey, look, we got 8 now. Oh, okay, my flight control is terrible. We have 10 already. Hey, working out. Yeah, but look at the rate. Oh, we need more of these. The rates are pretty abysmal. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. These are going to get extras just because, you know, could definitely use more. All right, we have 15. So that gets us 10. No, that gets us a bunch more than 10. Okay. Okay, so let me explain something here real quick. The config is per each one of these, by the way. If you click here, so for example, this one, I'll turn off, I'll make that output right there. Now, if I click this one, it's, hey, look, it's like standard, right? You're like, hey, the settings didn't save. No, it's just like that. It confused the heck out of me. So yeah. All right. So input, got lava in there, and then we just put that in there, and we're out of power. I have so one of the things is we got our mix up stuff set up pretty early, which means I now have a bunch of these. I could actually just leave these here for now. Okay, and then and we're good now for a little bit. All right, so I think that's all the time we have for today. I don't want to take up everybody's time. I appreciate those who have been watching, and I really appreciate those who have been watching and just sticking with me till the end of this. I believe there are people who want to watch Let's Plays that actually show everything. I know I'm like jumping around too. Don't worry, I'm trying to mix and match basically some chill, just doing stuff vibes, and also just jumping through all the really boring stuff. I like to go all over the place, and each episode's going to be sort of like wild and different, right? I mean, remember those chickens? We were going to do chickens at one point. And honestly, I was thinking of doing, say, a chapter. Like, we finished getting started in the first episode. I was going to do tier 1 on the second episode, and I could have focused on that. But I wanted infrastructure. I wanted to make sure we had the trees here. I had our stuff going. We still need to get Starbuncle Charm and stuff. I need to figure out how to get Dragon Spread. in my other playthrough on the SMP, I still don't know. And yeah, having all of this works out. So once we can convert all that coal into dire coal, we may be fine with power. We may not have to go too crazy with any power solution. So I think updating this, we already have, or at least I have ready, these advanced block placers, clicker, sensor, and breaker. And that's what's going to help us sort of set everything up. I just need to figure out where we're going to put it. I might place it in this room. It can be out of the way, and also we could probably place it in here. Just leave it over here. Although it's a little cramped in here, and with mechanism coming, I don't know. We might make a second floor as well. Okay. This has been a fun episode. Hopefully you guys learned something, enjoyed the chill vibes, and I'll be working hard trying to get the next episode out. All right, see you guys. Thanks for those who stuck around to the end. Really do appreciate it.